true that every single mom who has a baby after 35 goes directly from postpartum into perimenopause? Well, let's talk about it. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Dr. Lauren Davis. I'm a functional medicine physician. I specialize in functional medicine for moms. And I think it's important to realize that it's a lot more women than we think that goes straight from postpartum to perimenopause, especially as we see more and more elder millennials like myself becoming moms later in life. And one of the craziest things that I learned about postpartum is the hormone shift that happens. Because within 24 hours of delivering your placenta, your hormones drop 90% and they drop to menopausal levels for the first time in your cycling life. Or at least the levels in your serum, what's circulating around your body do. So you go from the highest you will ever experience, which is pregnancy, to the lowest within 24 to 48 hours. And even though we know that women who have babies after the age of 35 or later in life tend to live longer than their counterparts, there are still some things we need to address. Because the metabolic shifts that happen in pregnancy are harder to reverse when we are a bit older. And the nutrient debt that adds up when we are pregnant is especially hard for postpartum women, and especially hard when we hit perimenopause at the same time. And research is showing that it can take 5 to sometimes 10 years to fully replete our micronutrients after birth, especially with what is happening with our food systems right now. So if you had a baby at 38, your body's not recovering fully until 45 to 48, which is the prime perimenopause window. So can you see the problem? You're hitting 2 huge hormonal shifts that happen in a woman's life in and around the same time frame. So it becomes hard to identify whether it's postpartum depletion versus early perimenopause symptoms that you're dealing with. And the problem is that sometimes these have 2 very different solutions, but the exact same picture. So brain fog, mood swings, snapping at your partner, feeling exhausted, they are all within the same window. So how do we tell them apart? Because we know that if you got postpartum blues or had mood swings after you had your baby, you're 2 to 5 times more likely to have symptoms of perimenopause, and especially mood disruption during perimenopause. So not only is your postpartum experience predictive of your perimenopause experience, it may also be contributing to it in and of itself. So if you've listened to this and you're wondering if this could be you, I want you to do me a favor. I've put together a brand new masterclass on how to tell the difference. So I want you to comment PERI below and I'll send you the link. And if you like this content, don't forget to follow along.